So I've always been confused about why people choose to smoke. They choose to smoke cigarettes and cigars. And I've never understood how people could choose to smoke. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because there are so many negatives to smoking that when you add the negatives and weigh up against the positives, which is that it must taste good, it just doesn't measure up. The negatives far outweigh the positive as far as I can see. But it seems that people choose to smoke for some crazy reason. They fight through the body's rejection of cigarettes and then become addicted to cigarettes. Then possibly they decide in future that they don't want to smoke anymore and they want to stop. But then as soon as they try to stop, they find that they can't because the body has become addicted to it. And so now they realize they can't quit. And so they're forced to smoke even if they don't want to smoke anymore. And I'm thinking that you weigh up the negatives, health impact, the fact that you become breathless more easily, the risk of diseases, and then you weigh up the fact you can't smoke in certain places and the health impact on others, and then you weigh up the fire risk, and of course you weigh up the cost as well. All of these things are negative, and the positive is that it tastes good, it makes you feel nice, and somehow you think that's a fair trade-off. I can't understand that, but I realize the addiction is the thing, is the killer element. You can't control yourself anymore. And so I'm just wondering why people choose to smoke when all of these negatives are known ahead of time. They're known at the outset, and yet people still choose to smoke to chase that good feeling or whatever. Then they want to quit and they can't because they're addicted now. It's such strange behavior, and I've never understood it. I'm just so hopeful that my children are not interested in smoking. I know I can't control that, but I hope so much. And it does seem to make sense to me to not smoke, regardless of how good it makes you feel. It's very strange behavior because the negatives are so clearly dominant in the equation, yet people still choose to smoke, and it's such a mystery. And it's just tragic, really, I suppose, the way it affects people's lives.